Swain going away from Alfred. It's kind of you need that to kind of do the transition a little better. And I can't remember her name because she really wasn't a big factor in who watched the show to me. But
Valerie Vale is going to be getting introduced on this. I don't know if that's who you were talking about.
No, I'm thinking
aunt of Vicky Vale, who it turns into one of Bruce's love interests later on.
Yes, I'm thinking more of the love interest of Gordon, who moved away. She is going to get a love interest as well, who's going to be the complete opposite of what Gordon is, which is very interesting.
Yeah, this would be very interesting, and from what I understand, Jim Gordon is coming back and during this season's beginning, he's going to be, I think, a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
I think I heard about this. It seems very interesting, to see where they're going with Gordon.
Yes, I believe at this point we should go for a quick music break, figure out where our heads are, and talk more Gotham. Definitely a lot more other news, and yeah. So enjoy some music. Hey guys, welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guys show. I have to throw yet another, call out, shout out, whatever you want to call it.
To our buddy Weem.
Thank you for once again tuning in, even though you are late. You've missed an awesome first half. Second half will be just as awesome.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The second half is going to be a complete gong show as normal.
That's only because we let you run ragged and you don't know what you're talking about sometimes.
Sometimes?
Okay, all the time. I'm trying to give you some benefit of the doubt here.
Well, stop trying to give me any benefit of the doubt here,
all right,
okay?
You're fired.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, now the guy on the couch next to us, he's your new, co-host.
No. We
I
agreed.
Can play video games.
We agreed we would not take shots at him.
I'm not taking shots at him.
Or he would give you a wedgie. I'm
not taking shots at him. He can go off. He can co-host. I'll play video games. Everything is good.
Yeah, no.
All right, here you go. Awesome.
No.
Oh, come on.
So, let's talk a little bit more about Gotham.
Because we never get tired of talking about Gotham.
No, and
I think our live audience might be bored of it because after all, we got one person, who's not even watching it. She's playing Pokemon Go right now.
Yeah, it's a disease.
Yeah, which I think you and I are kind of...
I don't know, okay, we obviously we're going to have to talk about this now. I love Pokemon Go, but I find that it's too much of the same all the freaking time. It's gotten boring. You're not finding the same Pokemon anymore. You're finding nothing but Pidgeys and Rattatas all the freaking time.
Yeah.
And you go to the park and you look. There's less people there. There's it's just I don't know. It's fizzling out a little.
Well, I mean, I know that they're talking. I can't remember. My wife was going off and was telling me about a bunch of updates they plan to do for the game over the next 12 months or so. And I mean, it doesn't sound like they're going to go off and start introducing like trading and battling until sometime next year.
Yeah, and I really feel they're kind of dropping the ball on this because the only thing that's actually going to get people back into the game, because generally what I'm finding with a lot of people, they're getting bored of it. They feel like they don't have to play it as often anymore, which I kind of agree.
I'm kind of wondering, I mean, we live in a climate where we go from having really hot summers to psychotically cold winters, and I just wonder how many people here are going to be playing this game, in 3-4 months.
We are Canadian, and we are from Winnipeg, which means we're a little brain dead.
You have to be old brain dead to live in this environment.
I agree. So, I find that even in winter, you're still going to have those few crazy ones who are out walking and all that. But I do find in today's age, which is good but bad, you'll find more people hopping in their car and driving around, which is good. But at the same point, now with that new stupid update where, you're going too fast. Are you a passenger?
Let's talk about this for a second. I have been sitting perfectly still in the very room that we are doing the show tonight, and being told that I'm going too fast.
Yeah, I've had the same issue. I've had the same issue, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm still sitting in the same spot. I haven't moved at all, and I'm still going too fast. I don't get. I'm still putting kilometers on for some godforsaken reason. It is a glitch that is awesome, but also sucks.
It's absolutely terrible. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And, I mean, hopefully they go up and they fix this soon. I mean, honestly, I think they should never have added it. I know that, they had their heads in the right place when they came up with this idea. Just too bad they absolutely sucked.
And, it's actually caused more issues than anything, right? Because now you have people who are driving, they're still going to turn around and they're going to hit the button saying they're a passenger every 10 minutes or so while they're driving. Like, you're still distracted. It's not actually going to fix anything.
What I think is kind of interesting is, on top of all this, is, I've been out driving with my wife. I'm driving, she's going off, and she's, playing both our games for us as we go along. And she, despite the fact that, we're both, working, games are going on at the same time here, they, oh no, we got a bigger audience here today. Oh boy.
I have to point out the fact that my lizard was apparently dancing, and he looks mildly unimpressed.
Why does your lizard look impressed when there isn't food in front of him?
When there's food in front of me. The guy is a pig and he eats more than me, and it's disturbing.
Pound for pound, yes, definitely. But where was it going first? Oh yeah, it's interesting. Another thing that really bugs me is the whole tracking system for when you're walking.
What tracking system?
Exactly.
It tells you there's grass, and yet nowhere on the map does it show grass. So you could be pretty much walking in someone's yard.
Well, and from what I understand from the reading I've done, unless you're like right at going along roads, they don't actually count how far you've went. But yet at the same time, I haven't went anywhere, and suddenly my eggs are opening up. So
well, if they're opening up, you might have issues. Wow.
I have nothing to say to that. You're such a weirdo. You know that.
Really? That's your comeback.
That's about as good as you're going to get tonight.
I tell you your eggs are opening up, and that's an issue, and you call me a weirdo. Wow. We have sunk way too low.
No, it's just... Honestly, I'm feeling like a zombie right now, and I can't come up with anything really good.
According to Weem, you are a scrub.
Well, if anyone would know, it would be Weem.
Yes, it definitely would be. So, obviously, there's issues with the game, and they are talking about in the future, so probably 6 years from now, of adding during the tracking system where they're going to show the locations, the nearest, Pokestop, so to speak, which is good in the city, except for the fact that every Pokestop seems to look the same sometimes, depending on what area you're in. But when you're out in the country, the nearest Pokestop could still be an hour away, and it'll still say, oh, it's near that one. So there's definitely some issues with it.
There's tons of issues here. I mean, they're talking about bringing in the Pokemon that were in the Silver and Gold games.
Yes.
And honestly, this does not excite me at all.
They're spending too much time talking about adding the second generation and less about fixing their own problems.
I think the reason why they're talking about bringing them in is they're trying to keep people interested. But, my wife was showing me some of the Pokemon that they've introduced in the more recent games. And, I turned to her and says, okay, now they're really stretching because some of them look absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, the Execute or whatever his name is, they've added his Aloha character, and it's basically his neck has grown. You got Sandshrew has become part ice. Same with Ninetales, Vulpix, all those.
How about the fact that Eevee has now got like 7 other different, evolutions that you can do? I mean, that's an exaggeration. I mean,
Actually, I believe in total there is now 7.
okay, so I wasn't that far off, but I mean, the ridiculousness of it and how ridiculous some of these Pokemon are starting to look. The first generation, Pokemon looked great. The second, for Silver and Gold looked pretty good. I gave up about that point because it got too much for me. And then, seeing all these pictures of the recent ones. And I don't know why you two are laughing over there, but you better share the joke. I'm telling you.
You're supposed to ignore the live audience.
This is difficult. I didn't realize how difficult this would be with a live audience. Not that we were actually given a choice.
Okay, I work at a warehouse with a lot of people. I'm used to ignoring people. It's actually quite easy for me.
And I get paid to go off and, do customer service.
Yeah, you poor soul.
Yeah, I know. I would rather just, sit in a room and type on a computer and have everyone go away, but that's...
I would rather swing a tire at random people and hope they run away scared. I find that more entertaining than typing on a computer like a, I don't know, monkey.
Hey.
Yes,
you leave the monkeys alone.
I will never leave the monkeys alone. And I gotta curse my live audience for bringing me food that I cannot eat while I'm on air.
Yeah, how unthoughtful of them.
Now I gotta sit here smelling pizza and steak.
You're welcome.
Ouch. So, okay, what excites you the most about Gotham?
Okay. Oh, so we're gonna completely...
We're gonna go do a 360.
We're leaving Gotham. We're leaving Pokemon Go and coming back to Gotham.
I don't even know how we got or why we got on Pokemon, but we did.
That's because Bubbles is playing Pokemon.
Curse that Bubbles.
Curse that Bubbles.
Can we fire her too?
We don't pay her.
We don't pay you either. And I fire you on a daily basis.
You don't even talk to me on a daily basis.
Good point. You're fired.
Woohoo!
For the third time today.
I am going to say nothing more from this point on.
Okay, so apparently, according to Weem, he's asking what is wrong with a damn monkey. So I'm going to answer this without typing because it's going to be much better to say this.
One of our big jokes is that we have a website that has a bunch of computer monkeys working at it.
Had computer monkeys working.
Had computer monkeys working at it. Unfortunately, we went off and sold them all to the circus.
No. Get it right. They found the liquor cabinet and they've demanded better alcohol for better work. So I've cut them off.
Yeah, we've double locked the liquor cabinet.
No, we have double locked the double locks on the liquor cabinet. And they are now rioting.
Our show now is...
and we've gone downhill. As long as they don't throw feces, we are okay. And we have live track laughter.
We have live track laughter. Yes. I was about to say, now we have sound effects.
Yes. These shows are either A, getting better, or B, getting worse.
It's getting... We're all going to hell.
Oh, I was already there. I got my own hotel. I rented out to poor, unfortunate souls.
Okay. What excites me about Gotham, I think I'm kind of interested to see the development with this character, this young man who's escaped from Indian Hill who looks like Bruce Wayne. I'm really interested to see how that's going to go off and to affect everyone in Bruce's world.
I definitely agree. I don't think that is the most important part of
there's so
what's
many
going on
things here.
I think what I'm most looking forward to is Killer Croc. I want to see them do him justice. They obviously did him really good in Suicide Squad.
Yes,
and I would really like them to continue that, in Gotham. But I do feel when you're doing as many villains as they are this year, they are spreading themselves way too thin. They're working their way out of a storyline.
Well, again, I mean, this is a show that, knock on wood, they plan to keep around for, 6-7 seasons.
But if they continue to put as many as they are right now, like, Killer Croc, the Mad Hatter, Harley Quinn, all these different characters, and, aging Poison Ivy. It's